Here's how to make a poll. Just click on plus, then select Make Quiz Card, then click on Multiple Choice. Let's say we're doing argumentative writing and we want students to give an opinion. So we could say something like, which animal is the best? And then it could be something like cats versus dogs. That's probably enough for most cases, but just in case we wanted to add a third choice, just click Add New Choice, and then you can type in something like hamsters. Then press Save Card, and that's it. That's all you have to do to make a poll. Now when students see a poll question, they can respond to it just by clicking on their response and clicking Submit. So Albert likes cats, maybe Marie likes dogs. Submit. You'll notice you're going to see two responses, and to see who voted for what, you can just click View Responses, and you see anonymous, one person said cats, one person said dogs. This little blue bar graph here will show exactly how many. Now if you were curious exactly who voted for what, you can just press Show here, and it will show you what response each individual student gave. Finally, it's possible for students to change their answer, so you can click first versus last to see if anyone has changed their responses. If for any reason you want to reset a poll, just click Clear, and all the responses will disappear. Okay. Now it's also possible for students to put in more than one response to a poll. Select more than one choice. So let's have an example of how that might be useful. Let's say we do something for a lower grade level, like inside versus outside. We can make a quiz card, again, multiple choice. And then we could say, which of these are inside? And of course, you might need to read this. So we could say something like library. And let's look for a library room. We could say the park. The park would be an outside. So let's say park. We could say the zoo. The zoo, that's a good one. And then we could say, let's see, one more. The classroom, that's a good inside one. So we'll say classroom. Oh, these look great. Now, this is not a quiz, this is just a poll, so we're not going to select any of these as correct. We're just going to go ahead and save. And then illustrate, let's say Albert's like, oh, library, inside. Zoo, that's like inside for the animal. There's like a cage and something. Classroom, submit. Whereas Marie might correctly say library and classroom, deducing that the zoo is still outdoors, even though it's got an enclosure. So you could press submit. Now you can go back here. Now the teacher can go through the responses. Now they're going to see one voted for library and classroom, one voted for library and zoo and classroom. There are a lot of possible combinations. So if you have like 20 students, this might be hard to interpret. So you can just click separate multiple responses, and now you can see 2 voted for class, 2 voted for library, 1 voted for zoo. And of course, you can also show it by individual if you wanted to do so. One last thing that's kind of fun is that students can make their own poll questions. So you can just give a prompt like, post your own polls below. And for example, Albert might say, hey, I want to make something on favorite foods. So you might say, okay. Which food do you like the best? And then maybe give the option of hamburgers, hot dogs, pizza, chicken nuggets, whatever else is popular with students these days. And then press save. And now everyone else would be able to answer this question. Like Marie might be a fan of burgers. The teacher might be a fan of hot dogs. Albert himself might like hot dogs, and so forth and so on. And Albert could actually then, as the creator of the poll, view all the responses, as can the teacher. The teacher can also take a peek at who voted for what. Okay, that's it.